Last week, after our stay in Denham and Murchison Station, we took you through some of the absolute must-see landmarks in Kalbarri National Park, the kind of places that make you stop, stare and wonder how they even exist.
This week, we keep the momentum rolling as we head down the coastline in search of new experiences with low cost and free camps, classic country pubs and a whole lot of celebrations.
It turned out to be a chaotic but memorable week. We still managed to pull the van apart, declutter and send home another load of stuff, making the caravan feel lighter and life on the road a lot easier.
Perfect way to reset before the next leg of our journey.
Trinity Scorpions, currently the hottest chilies in the world.
Well,
Perfection.
alright, well we better, before the flies eat us, and get set up and we'll be right back at you to show you what Ellendale Pool's like.
I don't know if you can see all them fish, but there is a shitload of fish in there. Oh, you got Rosie.
Oh, you got your monkey.
There you go.
You got your monkey. How about you go first and see if there's any snakes? Looking for Balleen Road. Balleen Garnet, but no, there's... Yeah, so this road here, we're going to turn right. Right. I don't think we'll be going in.
Level.
I need a ramp on this side just to go up an inch.
Alright. That's us. First go, eh? Alright. Beautiful little spot in here, isn't it? Protected too. Have a look at the wind's coming from that way. So the van's blocking the wind coming here. We've got a sand dune that goes right across there, which is blocking the wind. And any little bit of breeze there is, the van's blocking, plus all this shrubbery. Beautiful. Standing right here, you can't feel any wind at all. Just beautiful sun. Alright, and you're allowed to have fires, which is strange. A couple other places we've been, as of the 1st of October you can't have fires, but in here you can. So we'll be having a fire. And we're at the end. As you come in, there's a set of toilets on your left. Then you've got campground on your left, campground on your right, campground on your left. We're in the campground on the right after that. So there's 4 campgrounds. We're on the last one, which is the closest to the beach. As soon as we go out the front of our campground here onto the road, it goes over the dune onto the beach. This is us for 2 nights. $15 a night. You stop at the ranger station on the way in and pay. And if you want any more nights after your 2 nights, you just go up there to the honesty box and whack your $15 in. But yeah, they've just got little cutaways like that. Here's the next one. probably what, 20-25 metres away. Go Rosie, been good girl. Hey? Hey?
This is stuck.
Yeah. Bit of sand in it. Go Rosie girl. Rosie, we're in Lucky Bay. Hey? Lucky Bay, you lucky puppy. Sit down. What?
The zipper on the good one's broken.
Ah. About you, Gussie? Happy with the new digs? Hey? You happy with your new home for the next 2 days? Hey, boy? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Gussie? Oh, yes. Back on the beach. Back in the sand. Il beauté. Alright, well, we better get set up.
This week we made our way out to Lucky Bay Campground, tucked behind the dunes about 30 to 40 minutes south of Kalbarri. As soon as we hit the sandy tracks and the coastline opened up, it felt like we'd slipped off the grid in the best possible way. The weather though absolutely had other plans. It was way too windy to even think about lighting a fire, and walking along the beach with the dogs felt like we'd wandered into the set of a Star Wars sandstorm scene. The sand was whipping sideways, stinging our legs, and half the time we could barely see where we were going, let alone enjoy the view.
As the drone lifts, you can really see how wild and untouched Lucky Bay feels. The sand is soft, pale stretch that almost glows from above, broken up by little tracks and dunes that look tiny from up here. And the ocean, that classic WA turquoise rolling in so clean it almost doesn't look real. From the air, everything feels bigger and quieter. The coastline just keeps going and there's nothing but sand, sea and that empty horizon. It's one of those places that remind us why we love camping out here. Nothing fancy, nothing forced, just nature doing its thing and doing it well. Tonight's same but different is roast veggies and a bit of pepper steak and some veggie patties, and we've got the bonus baby beets. Yum, yum, yummity yum. As we make our way out of Lucky Bay, you really get a feeling for what this place is all about. The track winds through dips and tilts, little mud patches, ruts from the last bit of weather, and then suddenly you're back on those stable, sandy stretches again. It's the kind of road that keeps you paying attention, but also reminds you why this spot is four-wheel drive only, and honestly, that's part of the charm.
Lucky Bay is a proper nature-based, unpowered campsite, and exactly the kind of place we chase. The setup is simple but perfect for a beach escape. Long drop toilets, few picnic tables, rubbish bins, and that's it. So you really do need to roll in fully self-sufficient. At around $15 a night, it's great value, and there's usually a camp host around to help with fees and keeping things ticking along.
And just to be clear, this is not the Lucky Bay down now Cape Le Grand in Esperance. It's a different spot and a different vibe.
And for us, this was the perfect way to wrap up our coastal leg of the journey. Raw, coastal, peaceful, and full of that classic WA energy that keeps pulling us back to these remote stretches of coastline. Even the drive out feels like part of the experience. A little rugged, a little unpredictable, and absolutely worth it. As we come over the rise, Hutt Lagoon stretches out beside us. This huge salt lake sitting in soft mellow tones today. You see all the photos online and expect that neon bubblegum colour. But out here the weather calls the shots and you get whatever mood the lake decides to show you.
From up here you see it in a very different way. The lake feels vast and quiet, and even without the bright colours there's something powerful about it. We honestly didn't realise how close it was to Kalbarri until we were driving past it. And seeing it from the drone, that's the kind of moment that makes you want to keep travelling, to chase more of these unexpected sights, the ones that don't look like the postcards but still leave a mark.
Would you come running if I called you and give me a helping hand? Would you come catch me if I fell down towards a bitter end? You wanna talk about it, you couldn't live without me. You know you had your chances over, so just go.
What are you going to have?
Don't know.
There's nothing left of us. I wouldn't hold you. If you were to leave my side, I wouldn't cry if you left me, but I would
Good morning. We are at Nabawa, I think it's pronounced, Tavern. Very windy, so I don't know how good this is going to be, but we camped out the back of the pub. That's where we're camped up, right there. And we've been, got a massive big area out here. There's no power or water, it's just out the back of the pub. But yeah, awesome pub. They cook every day from 11 till 8 all day, and they have events on all the time. Friday night we ended up being here till stumps with all the locals. Yesterday I had a family day thing with jumping castles and everything. It's awesome. They got stuff on all the time. But yeah, really good little spot. As long as you're self-sufficient, you can camp out the back for free. And you just go in and have a meal and a beer, and they're happy for you to stay at the back as long as you want. You stay at the back for free, but if you're like us and you like going into the pub for a drink, it works out pretty expensive. It's about 25 k's out of Geraldton. Yeah, so this is the area out the back. A massive area. They have a big jumping castle here for the kids on the weekends. Nice green grass, which we haven't seen very much of in the last 6 months. Yeah, bloody good setup. When they got events, they put more tables and chairs out here. (9:15) in the morning, already 4 or 5 locals out the front of the pub having a drink on a Monday morning. So yeah, there's not much out here, but good pub that have heaps of events and that on, and yeah, really friendly staff, and patch out the back to camp. So that's Nabawa Valley Tavern, done and dusted. Here's Jode, packing up camp. What's going on?
I'm screwed.
I don't was he?
So just go on. So just go on and leave. So just go on.
Chapman Valley Fishing Farm was a fun little detour for us, just 20 odd minutes out of Geraldton. And the second we pulled in, Jace was in his element. Meanwhile, my fishing skills are basically a collection of novelty tricks picked up from watching Jace fish over the years. And honestly, fishing still sits somewhere near the bottom of my to-do list. But rivalry is real, and catching the first fish is a title neither of us wants to give up easily.
The farm itself is a working aquaculture setup, so you're not just fishing for the sake of it. They actually breed the silver perch and black brim. The barrier you see in the pond's completely off limits.
Hey, wind it up.
I don't want to hold it up. It's caught on its little.
Grab it by the sinker and lift it up off the ground.
It's caught on its fin.
Yeah, it's alright, I won't look at it. Now look. Now, grab by the sinker, lift it up. Silver perch, Jode. Lift it up.
I don't want to lift it anymore.
Now you got to kiss it and throw it back.
No.
Jesus. Not a bad one, eh? It's a good little silver perch. Look at that. Get back in there.
There are 16 ponds spread across the property, all the gear's provided, and it's catch and release unless you want to take fish home, which comes at an extra cost per kilo.
Not a bad one. There we go. Hey. Not a bad size little silver perch. Woohoo! Another one. Oh, he's beast himself. Off he goes. Barra. Another one. Barra with a skunk stripe. What else we got? These are black brim and silver perch. Can't really see them.
You can tell it's a bit of a community hub too, with a setup for functions and events, and even a horticulture area where they grow and sell a huge range of fruits and vegetables. It was an unexpected little tour for us and a nice surprise.
In the end, it was a simple, low-cost way to break up the drive, a bit of fun, a bit of chaos, and a nice change of pace before we headed into Geraldton. And yes, the competition for first fish was won by me, even if it was by default.
Yeah, you got a couple. Yeah, beautiful spot. Be good if you had a young family or something. Get kids come down and have a fish while adults sit up here. You got barbecue, seated area under here, under the shade. Another spot over there to sit. Nice, isn't it? And they also have hydroponic setup. I know a few boys would love to get their hands on this hydro setup. Yeah, they have chilies, lots of chilies, different chilies all over the shop. Got tomatoes, all sorts of stuff in here. Here's their veggies for sale. Tom's, big tomatoes, cherry, beetroot, spring onions, rhubarb, chilies, leeks, chives, all sorts. Just pick some cherry tomatoes, babe, they look alright. Yeah, try one.
Probably got chemicals on it and it'll die.
No. Nice.
Bellissimo.
And what was the these pineapples?
Yeah.
Now, where are they? Up here. These ones are the hottest chilies in the world. Currently. They look dangerous. It used to be Carolina Reapers, but these ones are, what did you say they were? Butch Trinity Scorpion. That's right. Trinity Scorpions. Currently the hottest chilies in the world. Dare you to eat one?
No.
What?
Be ridiculous.
I know, yeah. Wish Corey was here. He'd eat one. Yeah, there you go. It's the hydro setup. Look at that banger. Jesus. We're just about done here, aren't we?
We are.
Let's hit the road.
From there, we rolled into Geraldton with the grand plan of staying at the Francis Street car park. They've got a 5-hour zone to park up and check out the area, and a 24-hour zone for fully self-contained rigs. But the bays are long and skinny. You basically have to pretend you don't own chairs, an awning or dogs. It's very much a sleep, don't get comfortable and go kind of set up, with the ranger hot on everyone's tail daily at Sparrow Farm.
We pulled in, hit the dump point, topped up the water, and then looked at each other like, yeah, this is not going to work for us. Great location, super handy, just not the vibe for our two troublemakers, so we bailed. We ended up at Ellendale Caravan Park. It was perfect for what we needed. Lush green grass, perfect sunsets, and close enough to Geraldton to get our jobs done, especially sending another box of stuff home after we decluttered.
It was the ultimate no-frill stop, simple, easy and just enough to keep us out of trouble for a few days. And at $10 per night, you can't go wrong.
Treated ourselves to a date night in Geraldton and ended up at the Mad Mexican, and honestly it felt like stepping straight into a little pocket of Mexico. It's super relaxed, full of colour, and the whole place just hums with that big flavour-packed energy. Sombreros hanging from the ceiling, bright cushions and pot plants everywhere.
The smells coming out of the kitchen were incredible. We went all in and ordered a whole range of plates to taste and share. Chili con queso, jalapeno poppers, street corn, cheesy Mexican tomato arancini, chili fries, delicioso, and yes, at least one cocktail or two. The only real challenge of the night was walking past the gelato banquet. Hello, amigos! Hands down the best Mexican restaurant we've ever been to. For Jace's birthday, we did the whole present bit that the kids and his parents chipped in for, so he got lots of goodies off his must-have list, and then we headed off to dinner at the Walkaway Tavern. Another one of those country pubs that just feels good from the moment you walk in. Tonight is birthday night, and where are we?
Walkaway Tavern.
And what are you going to have?
I'm going to have a chicken palmy.
No way, Jose.
Stock standard.
And I am having the Greek salad. What do you got, buddy?
Have a look.
A bit of cheesy garlic bread,
Crazy.
Greek salad, wino, and what do you got there? Bureau.
Nickname is Whispers. He never fucking shouted. Never.
So, good morning everyone. We are chugging along up the road. We are just going into a small campsite called Ellendale Pool, which is approximately 40 kilometres out of Geraldton. So hopefully at 10:30 in the morning we are going to strike it lucky with this free camp and get an absolutely amazing campsite. So
Well, one caravan just pulled out, so there's at least one spot in here for us. So we been through Walkaway, a little town that had a market on this morning, so we dropped in there and had a look. And once you get the turn off the main road, it's mostly all downhill. You just take it nice and easy, a very windy, tight little downhill road coming in for, I don't know, 5k's or so. Here we go, Ellendale Pool, 1.3k's. Right. Now we're getting somewhere. Barbecues, toilets, camping, caravans, canoeing, no water, no campfires, dogs on a leash. Please clean up after your dog, no litter, leave no trace. Alright. Caravan's nice and quiet again after I got under it yesterday with a grease gun and give all the suspension a good grease. Haven't done it for quite a while and it was getting a little bit squeaky. Oh, it's got a dump point. Dirty. It's handy. Now what, maybe here? Or do we go down into a Yui and see if there's something further down?
yeah, bare bottom girls.
Yeah, I don't know if it's warm enough for that. They're keen. Jesus. Only seen what she had for breakfast then. There's the gas barbecue. Yeah, hang on. Well, yeah. I'm just going to pull up here and go for a walk and have a look. See what's down in here. And hopefully that's a little camp spot in there and we'll take it. Although there's a walkway path down there. Everyone will be walking through your camp to get down to it. But we'll go for a walk and have a look, eh?
Well,
Perfection. Alright, perfect. Put these under there.
I don't know if you can hear it very well, but there's a person who's very excited, yahooing. Maybe there's a rope swing or something, but sounds like we've come to a fun place to be.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, well we better, before the flies eat us, we better stop doing all this filming and movie crew stuff and get set up, and we'll be right back at you to show you what Ellendale Pool's like. Cheers.
Ellendale Pool is the ultimate getaway along the Greenough River. Those big rocky cliffs on one side, gum trees hugging the water, and the pool stretching out like a mirror. It was one of those spots other travellers told us not to miss, and they were right.
But honestly, the dogs were the real winners here. They had an absolute ball testing out the water, splashing along the edges and trotting their way through the walking tracks like they owned the place. Every corner was a new smell, a new adventure and a new excuse for them to drag us just that little bit further.
This is the upper camping area.
They have bins and
Yep, bins.
got a dump point. This water, I would suggest, is not for drinking.
No, never drink water out of a hose that's at a dump point. That's for sure. They got flushing toilet, male and female, and they got a shower. So I'm suggesting it'd be a cold shower for when you get out the river.
And there's a disability toilet as well with a ramp access.
Playground, and then you go further around the road past the upper camping area and come down this road and you come down into the actual pool and the lower camping area, I guess you'd call it, which has 3 or 4 scattered barbecues around the place, tables and chairs in little spots like that. More toilets, flushing toilets, tent camping areas down there, more tables. Yeah. Nice big public area. Well, comes the cavalry. Beautiful. 34 tomorrow, we'll be going for a swim. I don't know if you can see all them fish, but there is a shitload of fish in there.
Yeah, ones that are a centimetre, right up to like 3, 4, 5 centimetres.
Inches. Some of them are 4 or 5 inches long.
Yeah, it's like a big school of them, isn't it?
Yeah, they're everywhere. I wonder what they are.
I don't know. They're like little goldfish.
No, they're nothing like goldfish. They're grey for a start. Bloody hell. They got black and white on their tail. Oh, there's a bigger one.
Yeah.
Little walking tracks all through here along the side of the river. And there's just fish everywhere. Hundreds of them. Yeah, it's just little tracks all through here. Down to the water's edge.
So this is what all the fuss is about here at Ellendale Pool.
Yeah.
This gorge type arrangement that they've got going on here.
That's pretty cool.
Very snaky, but not very crocky.
Yep. And here's us for the next 3 or 4 days.
Nice and tucked in. Hopefully out of the wind.
Oh, you got Rosie.
Oh, you got your monkey.
What do you got?
You got your monkey. Oh, Mummy's coming in. You show the monkey.
You going to go for a walk down there and have a look?
Oh, we could. How about you go first and see if there's any snakes?
This is down a little track from our camp.
You smile, and I can't get over you. I'm losing my mind. All of the things that I wish I could tell you.
Oh yeah, geez, it goes deep. Look at that. Just drops straight off there.
Yeah.
There's something about you. I wish you were mine.
So these tracks just keep going and going and going for miles, all the way
Yeah.
along the river. Beautiful spot, isn't it?
Out in the wilderness with all the creepy crawlies.
Yeah, I think we got like, I don't know, high 20s today. But tomorrow's meant to be, I don't know, 34. 34 is it? Something?
Yeah, I think so.
Meant to be tomorrow, so we'll be going for a swim.
This is a great little free camp just outside of Geraldton, controlled by the Shire of Geraldton actually, which has been really well rated on Wikicamps, and we're really glad that we made the effort to come out here.
Yeah. Not allowed to have fires at all year round, but there's obviously there's a few remnants of fires around the place, but you aren't allowed to have fires.
So, what sort of drinky poos would you like?
Oh, I think I'll have a beer.
Gonna have a beer?
It's moving day.
Moving day beer.
Moving day's beer day.
All right.
Whew.
washer cooler. I'm going to have some passion fruit with my Nabawa vodka.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, few o'clock.
Alright, can you grab me out of the dish rack? Can you grab me my mug, please?
The big one.
Yes.
So what are we going to do this arvo? So we've got here, we've got all set up, we've had a look around, we've had lunch, we had a look around. I might just have a beer and do a little bit of editing, I reckon. What are you going to do?
And I might have a passion fruit vodka and do some TikToks.
Mrs. TikTok. Mrs. TikTok here. So yeah, here's our little caravan. I don't know if we've really done much footage in here, but here's our Easter Wester. Queen size length, a little bit narrower. The TV. And some little cool little hat hangers that I bought for our Cobras.
And for good measure, the standard Siroccos come with the caravan, the white ones in the bedroom area. But we opted to add this black one
Yeah,
here.
we added that one.
That then allows Jason to have one at night time facing him, or if we're editing, or
Yeah, so I can squeeze this around and face it down on me at night. Or else we can have it around here like that if we're sitting at the couch.
and we also opted to
And
put one in
in
here.
the bathroom, we whacked one up here, which is obviously if it's a stinking hot day and you're on the bogger, you got the fan, and also you sort of point it down a bit and turn it up flat out, and it points down into the dog bed at night, which is in the shower.
Yeah.
Here we put our photo board on the wall. We added this mirror because the mirror, even though the hand basin's here, the mirror's around here. So when you're trying to have a shave, you're swishing your razor in here, trying to have a shave here, and you just get water all over the floor and everywhere. It's a pretty ridiculous spot to actually have a mirror right on the toilet. So we just added this one, so you can pull her out and use it over the sink. And then when you're not using it, you just fold it away. So, yeah, and if other adventurer owners are watching, they'll notice that I swapped all the chromeware over to black showerware, all this instead of chrome. I'll put some little hangers up here for the towels. I changed over the glass holder, which is standard, but I changed it over to black. We changed the rack here over to black. We changed the towel rack over to black. I haven't changed this tap yet, but I've changed the kitchen one over to black and the drinking water one over to black. And we put these little shelves in the corner. So, yeah. Only other adventurer owners would pick up on that. I also painted all the handles black, which were all chrome. All black. What else did I change over to black? Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
What I'm going to change over to black is these lights around. They just clip off. I'm going to paint all them black as well. Yeah, just I don't know, modernise it a little bit, but we prefer black instead of chrome. We put our little reading lights on, little map lights.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
have this one going at night when I'm sitting up doing a bit of editing or something, instead of having all the caravan lights on.
And we have
And
one
they only
over
pull
the bed.
like, I don't know, they pull a couple of watts, bugger all. And we've got one over the bed that we put on, and they got little USB charger ports on them as well. So yeah, we added them because there was no actual map lights, well, reading lights I guess you call them, reading lights. One of the best things we like though about our caravan is our fridge.
Yes.
Not a massive freezer spot, but reasonable. And huge fridge, love it. Our last man was just a normal little fridge, little van fridge, and this one's awesome, isn't it? And then tomorrow, hopefully she's a nice warm one like it's meant to be, and we'll go for a swim. Well, I will, you won't.
Maybe.
No, maybe about it, you won't. It's got to be 45 degrees for you to go for a swim. Alright, catch you
up.
tomorrow.
And if I only could be there to hold you, it feels like I stop breathing when you're around. There's something about you, I wish you were mine.
Come on.
I wanted to put my arms around you just to be close
Boy!
to my head. It's just you and I. Don't know why.
Come on, Gil. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Come on, Gil. Come on. Too deep.
Tonight, same but different, is Shanghai noodles with sausages. This one's for meatosauruses and this one's for vegetarians.
Something about you, I wish you
We ducked into the Geraldton pub for Melbourne Cup Day and it was already buzzing. A few cold drinks, a quick flutter on the TAB, and we settled in to watch the race. You had people dressed to the nines like they were heading to Flemington, mixed with workers calling it early for a knockoff to catch the action. It was loud, fun and a bit chaotic, exactly the kind of Cup Day energy you expect in a regional pub. One of those afternoons where you just lean into the moment and enjoy the show.
Okay, we have just escaped the rain. We have done a pack up at Ellendale Pool. We had a great time there. We had 26 degrees, we had 36 degrees. We got to enjoy the water a little bit. The dogs got to have a play. So well and truly enjoyed that. And it, you know, the toilets, everything there, the bins, was well worth popping out off the main road, 25 k's to get into that free camp.
Yeah, it's a good spot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and we are now heading to a 24-hour camp, and we've got our fingers and toes crossed that as we drive the 55 k's down the road, that the rain does not follow us. So speed along.
If you're enjoying the adventures as much as we are, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.